Let's get to the details of those stories now. The pathologist who conducted the autopsy on a member of parliament for Buakwa North, JB Dankwa Edu, has for the third time failed to present the report to an Accra District Court. The case has suffered 2 adjournments in the past as state prosecutors maintain the report is central to their case. The legislator was murdered in his apartment in 2016 at Shashi. 2 suspects, Daniel Asiedu and Vincent Boso, are still standing trial, with the case traveling at a very slow pace as it still remains at the lower court. Dr. Lawrence Eduse is expected to appear in court on January 4th, 2018. JoyNews' Joseph Akable was in court and now reports.
Having missed 3 court hearings, Dr. Lawrence Eduse was expected to appear to enable the case to proceed. State Prosecutor DSP George Amega presented to the court proof of service of earlier court orders handed Dr. Eduse. He said they were unaware of the reasons for the pathologist's absence. Lawyer and Deputy General Secretary of the MPP, Nana Obribwan, who was watching brief, described the conduct of the pathologist as unacceptable.
The medical officer is treating us. That's what I'm saying, without sounding prejudicial. I'm not prejudicing what the learned judge said. But I think that this is the 3rd or the 4th time that this matter has suffered an adjournment as a result of the absence of the medical officer. It's unfair, it's unfortunate, it's unacceptable. But what can we do? Well, we all take instructions, directives from the judge. The judge says, do this. And so we are coming back on 4th January. This time around, we are praying that the medical officer will be available so that the committee could be done. This is, in fact, it's quite serious. That is the best way, because the doctor is not present. If the matter is adjourned without notifying him of the next adjourned date, it stands the possibility that he will not turn up. If you communicate to him by word of mouth, there's the possibility that he will tell you that he didn't hear from the court. So if you serve him with a hearing notice, that is adequate notice to the fact that the next agenda he must be present.
What remains to be seen is whether Dr. Lawrence Eduse will appear before the court on January 4, 2018. Reporting for Joy News, my name is Joseph Akable.
Certainly a story will be following and bring you updates on any development at all. Now, fruit traders at the Bantama market have refused to occupy demarcated areas at the Kumasi race course following tension among its leadership. The situation has forced traders to trade on the streets as designated area remains empty. Traders on the street are also claiming a self-acclaimed leader whose name is given as Nana Naomi is forcefully claiming possession of the area.
For the church, you didn't say Bassa, or Modi didn't be chasing the Biama, and into Ianco, and the area they came for no ebay. And the end is a drama there or Yamawa, and to a movie, I'm the baby Bamo, Yamana, Quachama. Yes, so pass a cabbage and so. A Jenny Babinti, and I may have a coat Yababeta, Yatoma Dewaha. Yep. My baby, my baby, and I could do a came from my boy. I traded me and son. Yes, you my other blessed, and I woman, a hano. Ye G's one or marching or more the woman caught an honor. I and Chema will be as a we inquire. Into a G assassin one day, or marching or more Eddie or more call. Isn't I my any walk on? And I race course, ye dream I say any walk on why any dabber. Yen I am call. Or the more that will be amp more. Oh, that's what you're in there. Dabber might be. Yana na che wana de yebeko ono so se dabere na yemani bi wa kwacha amaye ti ase ye kwa yin ba bi ye kwa kwatana ti ne da so wa no.
Well, then Nana Naomi in question, who maintains that she is the market queen in charge of fruit traders, insists that the area has been demarcated among members of the group. She points to some of the market leadership, particularly one Chewa, for the refusal of the traders to relocate to the race course.
Can no man ready? Chewa after woman, some woman. na hana yetie no ye kokambie ama ode koto me so say dabele na me megiye no man fa me fruitful na me ka che kambie say omumra kwan no ho no me babu say fruitful ne say so omu ni dabele ye gusu aye kasa okambie wono ma na che wa pa opoma achaw se wokoye ne huye opie ya na obeye ko sa ne mane me kan kire fruitful ne say kambie fo oba se kambie fo ba omu nkase omu ni dabele se si amene o kase yen fruit no ye ewo kwansofo ye ya dwoso ha ye kwansofo adwoso ana wo mu siesie no so mage dabla ma wo mu ewo soro ho ye firi ha mene mu bakọ ho no makohwe nchebu amana ade wo mu sika beba agu ho me manyu obi akapre
enti se ade enti no ma mo se omo ma
me de mene mu se chewa na se o ma wo mu ma jisa wono chewa ne na di wo ma chi di wo mu ba because Jana wo mutimu no the man minim de ha wo mu week bia chewa je obi 5 cedi so wonim say mi ledi wo mu de wo mu ba onya say scanning obi enhye na se biem enti wo mpe to abo ma na nso an watu ma na fo enti fruit ni a wo se woni ba bi tie no meka kwame ya ye tie nim say kemiefo ene twa ticket wonim say ba ntema dwom chewa me ayi nipa ngotwe adi a wo mu ticket chewa na age a wo twa
enti
Obviously, two feuding sides there in the market. Well, the KMA has stepped in. They say they're moving to resolve the issue. The KMA's chief executive, Osei Esibe Entry, says the assembly does not recognize the said Naomi, who you just heard, as leader of the group.
Good, you have been to race course before engaging me in this interview. When you went there, you've seen that all the demands of the traders have been met. They requested that we should find them a place before we can relocate them. And indeed, I went with a team to meet the king of Ashanti, that's Nana Osei-Tutu II, Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II. And fortunately for us, Otumfuo acceded to our request, granted us the place free of charge without charging us a penny. KMA, with all our limited resources, we've been able to gravel the whole places. The road leading to the place has now been given a facelift. We've provided lights, and apart from that, the areas has been allocated to the women. More than 7,800 men and women have been given shirts. So I wonder why they have to be on the street. That is why you see the task force day in and day out moving through the city, talking to them and enforcing the law, that we can't allow them to be on the pavement, whereas they have places empty. Now a lot of them have gone, and they are also chanting that if they don't join them, they are coming back. Let me give you an example about what happened at the Central Market, opposite the Central Market. The Central Market is a place that is having not less than 7,000 traders working there. Now they are also up in arms that if we don't eject the people who are at the frontage, they are also coming. Why? Because they have shops, they have stores inside the place, but yet they still want to sell on the pavement.
So cut you short. Let's go back to race course.
Well, currently there seems to be a problem within the association, but that one has to be solved by the association. We are only helping them to solve that problem. But with regard to places that has been earmarked for those who are selling fruits, the queen mothers themselves came to KMA a week ago, reported to KMA that there is a place that has been earmarked for them to sell fruits, and that place is there. So they don't see the reason why some of their association members should leave that place and come to race course. There's a team working on that, headed by even the presiding member. We are trying to visit the place, assess the situation for us to take a critical decision on that. But I want to assure each and everyone that there are a lot of places. Abinchi Market is there, and you can also go to another Edumanu Market. Edumanu Market is also there. Edumanu Market is there where people can go. Bantima Market is there. But so I don't see the reason why people must be on the road. Nana Ifea Kubi Market is there and it's empty. So why is it that people do not want to go to a place which has been earmarked for them?
Looking at Bantama markets, there are still a lot of them on the roadside.
The assignment is a very tedious assignment, which we are on it. I know today you've gone through the whole central business district, and you can see things for yourself. We are on top of the area. You go to Dr. Mensah, we are on top of that area. You go to Roman Hill, we are on top of that area. Our only challenge now has to be with that of the Bantama, where it has become a little bit challenged because of the seemingly conflict between the Queen Mothers and the association members. That one we need to tackle it with care. So we are really solving the problem. We foresaw that with Christmas coming, the population is going to double, especially the population at the center of the city. That is why we started as far back as 4 months ago, preparing the places for them. So we are on top of it. The reason why we are insisting that we will not let people sell in the middle of the pavement around Dr. Mensah, where they used to sell Gary and others, is because of this problem you are mentioning. 3 days ago, when the traders defy our orders and went there with their table, 2 people collapsed. But yesterday, when I went there with the team and we were able to talk to them, remove the tables, now look at the way the traffic is flowing. So the question is that we will not allow the recalcitrant ones to destroy the image of the city.
Chief Executive of the KMA there. Now let's go over to our Kumasi Bureau and speak to Nana Asensu. Nana, help us understand this. Empty markets versus markets or crowded markets that are in dispute. How do we explain this? Why is it that there's space that's empty, but yet people are fighting over other spaces?
Yeah, if you can hear me, the place is empty. The place is demarcated for the market women to go and sell is empty. Meanwhile, they are still selling on the pavement around or just beside the streets. This is because 2 traders are in tough war over the racecourse market land. They are saying that these 2 lands they just need a bit risky. So
it's quite difficult to hear you. If you could stabilize yourself a bit, Nana.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Now tell us, is this turf that you talk about having any impact on the customers and people who go there to buy?
Yeah, the turf has actually rendered some of the traders, still selling on the street, just close to the main street, and then it is quite, very, very dangerous that a car might run over them. The food traders at the Bantama market, they have refused to occupy the demarcated area at the Kumasi racecourse following, tension among the leadership. There is one, Nana Chewa. She is claiming that she is the queen mother of the fruit sellers. And then there is another one, she is calling Naomi. She is also claiming that she is a queen for the fruit sellers. So, this tariff has actually, rendered those market women who were supposed to go and occupy the land demarcated for the fruit sellers at the new racecourse market, and they are still not going in there. They are still selling.
Okay.
Just on the street.
And we've had the KMA speak about the situation. After we did the story, this morning, as we speak, do you know if there has been any resolution to the matter?
Yeah, just speaking to the KMA boss, Mr. Asibenchi, he tells me that they are quite careful in resolving the issue, but they want to make sure that everything is settled, and then they'll make sure that the women move from the street and go and occupy the demarcated land at the racecourse.
Okay, Nana, thank you very much for that update. Nana Asensu there, giving us an update on the Kumasi situation. More on that in our subsequent bulletin also.